Alright guys, welcome back. So the developers of the game Dig recently dropped a new update, and they also did some nerf. So I have to do my charms video again, because the other one got outdated. There will be 3 stages in this video. The first stage will be the beginner stage, the second stage will be the mid-game, the third will be late game, and finally the end game. For every stage I will show you the best charms to use for farming, bosses, and the list goes on like this. Before we start, thank you for the support on the recent videos. If you don't want to miss the latest guide videos, make sure to leave a like on the video and smash that subscribe button so you will never miss one. Alright, let's dig right in today's video. Alright, this seemed way more funny in my head. Let's just start. So, the beginner stage. If you just started your Dig journey or you are still at the first levels of the game, I'm going to help you out to progress faster. I will also add timestamp for every stage we will talk about, so there will be something for everyone. At the beginner stage, since you will have a shovel with not the best strength, luck, and haste, a strength and haste charms will be a must to dig up items way faster. So the first charm I would get will be the Farmer's Hat. The Farmer's Hat is obtained from completing the A Helping Hand quest for Silver in Verdant Vale. The Farmer's Hat offers a moderate boost to strength, endurance, and control, which can be incredibly useful early on. The quest to obtain this charm is fairly easy and can be started very early on in progression, allowing this charm to be one of the first that the player obtains. And for haste, I would recommend the Haste Coil. The Haste Coil offers a significant boost to haste, being one of only 2 charms in the entire game which can boost the player's haste stat. Despite providing a possible boost of up to 18%, this charm is rarely useful for its haste boost. This can randomly appear in the traveling merchant's rotating stock for $8,000. This is the beginner stage. Let's move on to the mid-game stage. In this stage, you will be a little bit higher level and you will have more money to spend. So I would hop on the Blueshroom cap straight away. Blueshroom cap is obtained from completing the Blueshroom quest in Azure Hollow, found in the caves. This will give you more boss damage. And this is important because in this stage, I would highly recommend farming bosses. If you need players, make sure to join the Dig Discord server. There are many others doing boss farms. Every link in the description down below. Next charm will be the Archer Hat. You can get this by completing the Verdant Vale Journal. This will give you both strength and haste, which will be very useful. And the last charm I recommend for the mid-game stage will be the Energy Apparatus. This can be found in the Traveling Merchant for only 6,000 cash. This charm will greatly increase the strength you have, which means if you pair these charms, you will dig up items in the speed of light. Alright, the late game stage. In this stage, you already know how to farm bosses, got every charm slot unlocked, and you are ready to fully lock in and master Dig. The first charm I highly recommend is the Cauldron Hat. Is one of the best charms for strength. It works very well, and needed for a damage build. Can be found at the Traveling Merchant for 45,000. After this, make sure to get the Flower Crown after reading the comments, which I always do. So if you have something to share, make sure to comment it down below. I will do my best to respond to every single one of them. Flower Crown is obtained from completing a quest for the Wise Oak in Fernhill Forest. It can be a little bit tricky to find, but don't worry. Nothing crazy while using this charm. A no-mutated item you dig up will have the Petrified mutation, which will give you some money boost. Also, it greatly increases control, strength, and endurance. This is a must-have, and to fully complete our strength build, I will add the horns. While losing endurance fast is very risky with imp horns, it can work very well with some build, such as a damage build. Imp horns can be purchased near the Draconic Shovel in Mount Charcoal for $45,000, and buy with this build, you will be literally unstoppable. Now for the endgame stage, I know that you are grinding Dig every single day. You already have an insane amount of money to spend. So let's dive right into this because you will need to spend hours to complete this. As the first charm, you have to get the radioactive horns. These are dropped occasionally from the Molten boss. If you don't know this is the final boss of the game, as of right now. And to start this, you will need to have at least level 50 to get your hands on the magma boots, which will allow you to be able to fight this boss. This charm can give you up to 20% more boss damage. The next one will be the Ninja Headband. Ninja Headband offers a moderate boost to boss damage, but provides a useful ability. When parrying a boss attack with the War Shield, the player is granted a stack of the Focus buff for 1 minute, granting +3 boss damage, with a maximum of 12 stacks. This makes it one of the better charms for boss damage output if the player is using the War Shield alongside it, however, making it useless if not paired with War Shield. Ninja Headband is a scarce charm which can be obtained from Alona Jungle for $25,000, and for the final charm of this video, the Prismatic Domino Crown, is a divine charm which can be obtained from completing the entire journal. This will give you insane strength and luck boost, plus additional boost if you pair it with the Prismatic Shovel. Also, it gives you the RGB ability, which means getting chromatic items is 350 times easier. And oh boy, that will be insane, because chromatic items are insane valuable, but at the same time, very rare. So 350 times easier will be a game changer. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.